At Get Haunted and Get Haunted Midwest, we don't just put on events, we give you an experience. Grab the gear, master the methods, use the tools the professionals use to bridge the gap. From the Estes method to traditional seances, you aren't just watching the investigation, you're part of it.
Repeat peanut butter.
Capture the evidence, hear the voices, experience the history firsthand. Every event is structured so you rotate through the most active spots, learning from the best. The spirits are waiting. Secure your tickets now at extremeticketing.com. Ready to join the hunt? Here's where we'll be. Join Get Haunted and Get Haunted Midwest at these historic locations. Tickets for all events are available now at extremeticketing.com. Don't be left in the dark.
Don't be left in the dark. It is Wednesday. It is midweek. It is 8:01, actually, 8:01 p.m. Eastern time. And you are here. I think what Lori was saying was, who's Ron?
Yeah. Listen, Ron, a lot of people don't know this. Rob had it. I am Rob's twin brother. We were separated at 2 years old.
Yeah.
Clearly, our parents liked him better. So I was sent off to, believe it or not, Ukraine.
Really?
Yeah, because the Polish heritage, it was close enough. They couldn't really afford to get me all the way there.
Yeah. Brittany knows Ron.
Yeah, Brittany and Leah know who Ron is. So Rob is off on a sabbatical right now. He's looking into becoming a priest.
Oh.
And so he's off over in Romania studying.
Like a real priest, not an online priest.
Well, his certificate got revoked, his $50 certificate, because, YouTube. So they asked if I would fill in. It was time. We duped these people for about a month now.
Yeah.
So it's time. I'm coming out. I'm Ron. Hi, everyone. Rob's twin brother, and slightly better looking than he is.
It's just slightly better looking. Yes, Ron is my co-host tonight. It's, if you are ever in a group chat with us, there are times that I slip up and just call him Ron.
I've been Rod a couple of times,
but not by me, I don't think.
No, other people have called me the Rod.
Maybe, yeah, I don't even know. Well, before we get started tonight, we're just gonna have a little chitty chat tonight. But before we get started, we're gonna say hello to everybody, because that is why we are here, is because of all of them. We have Bad to the Bone, Miss Angelina. How are you doing, my friend? She's here first, and she claims everything. She's like claiming it. We'll talk about that. And in just a moment, we have Shift in Perspective. That is, of course, Stacy Tallich, Professor T. Ask Stacy in the house. Hey, Stace, I hope you are doing just fine. We have Lori. She's like, who's Ron? How are you doing, Lori? I hope you are doing super fantastic. We have, I know I saw Get Haunted Midwest. We have Chris is here. Hey, Chris. I feel like I haven't talked to Chris in years.
Yeah.
It's been a little while. There is Miss Kimberly. Miss Winooski? Is that how you say it? Winooski?
Wisniewski.
It's Wisniewski?
Wyasneskiness.
Now he's, you know what, Kim, you're going to have to school me in exactly how to say that. There she is. But get batty with Brittany. Miss Brittany Schaefer is right there with us.
That's Brittany.
We have Brittany. We have Kaylee. Hello, Kaylee. How are you? You just had a nice little weekend with Kaylee and Lori at the Haunted New Egypt. We have Mark Brown. Hello, Mark. I haven't seen Mark's name here for a while. There he is. I think everybody's getting used to this flippy flop of midday to now mid-evening sort of thing. Chris Cash, the C of CNR Paranormal right here.
Another logo guy that we'll talk about logos later.
All right. There's the R. There's the R in CNR, Mr. Ryan Schrader. How are you doing? Schroeder.
Is Rainy Schroeder.
There is Icy Spirits. Hi, beautiful. How are you doing today? I hope you are hanging in there. It's been a rainy day here. I don't know what it's wherever you are. Is it raining where you are? It's raining here all day. Miss Denise Pack.
Denise Pack.
There she is, Pac-Man Paranormal and Smutty Fairy books. She likes her Smutty Fairy books or fantasy. I don't know what they're fantasy, right? I guess smutty fantasy.
Fan fiction-ish, fantasy, sci-fi.
I don't know if they're are they fan fiction? I don't know. I guess. I just know they're smutty. They're all smutty. There he is, Stephen Kometz. You were with Stephen as well. He's stuck at work again. Oh, boo. Boo, stuck at his job. Let's see. There's Rick. There's Mr. Rick.
Mark.
I know we do call it. Well, no. Right? Rob gets Ron because he actually calls Mark Rick, which at least Ron and Rob are very close. Mark and Rick aren't even.
I didn't even know how that happened, but he answered, so that's his fault.
Yeah, he did too. Yeah. Hi, Karen, and there she is. Hi, I haven't seen you for a while. Nice to see her name come up. Miss Debbie, are we official yet? Are we officially like hands-on grandma yet? Curious. I'm curious. I've been fingers crossed and waiting for the news. I do need to read them, Denise. Like maybe we'll just have a little smut reading time. Maybe we'll do a smut reading live.
I look so short.
You are short. There's Miss Devin McKinney. Hey, Devin. How are you doing? Oh, yeah. I know. Tornadoes are ripping through still waiting.
Yeah, I got a warning about Harrisburg area too. So, with a cloud wall, hopefully Julie and Terry have sought shelter and are safe.
Yeah. Amanda
Lambert.
How are you feeling? I hope you are feeling super fantastic. I've been sending you some good vibes as well. My voice is a little off here and there, but here we are. It is Wednesday. It is time to sit down with some best friends and talk paranormal, everybody. That's what we're going to do. But where do you want to start from?
Yeah, we're freestyling tonight a little bit. I mean, we don't have a whole setup like we did with the last couple shows, right? Which were Craig.
We had some fun stuff, but now it's time to bring it on down a little bit.
We'll bring it back to basics a little bit. Last show was, I think, the claim sale. So
it was.
I'm still working on getting all these boxes up and out. Angelina, I did a couple of weeks ago before the NRI. So it's just a ratty ass mofo. So I'm getting the final boxes put together. It's been chaotic here. So they're all going. I delivered 2, I think, so far, hand delivered at DeVille last weekend, over the weekend. Yeah. And we can talk about that later. Do a live smut read. I don't know what that is. Oh, one of your books?
Yeah.
Yeah, I heard your books are smutty.
They're very smutty.
Really? You read one?
Oh, I've not read one. I just know it. I know a lot about them. Yes.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I heard they're smutty. Shut up, Brittany. They keep ordering shit. I've asked people to give me a goddamn break on that. Like, y'all sit around and while I get just piled on and piled on. It's fun.
Who's sitting around? Who's sitting around?
Yeah. Okay. Sandra Piquel.
Hey, Sandy.
Is in the house.
Yeah, there she is. I hope she's feeling better. She's had some
really
dizzy spells. I hope she's getting back.
Shut up, Batney.
To her normal.
You're frozen. Dog's barking. Batney is blowing me kisses. Leo.
Am I still frozen?
Right. All right. Thanks for coming.
Am I still frozen?
It's been a good show. No, you're back.
Okay. Well, you can answer. All right. So where are we starting? Where are we starting this evening? You said you were going to talk about some logos.
Let's talk about logos because you know they've been the bane of my existence this week. I bitched about it. I've made posts about it, but like, so when you make logos and when you share logos, they need to be high resolution. The problem with AI, right? The problem with AI is it creates these little semi-transparent pixels, right? Semi-transparent pixels means if you're doing DTF, it means DTF has a white backing on it, and then DTF doesn't care. Your printer doesn't care that there's not really a color there. It's like half a color. So it just looks white. So you get these weird halos around it. So I'm trying to get a bunch of people's logos fixed. Even if you ask ChatGPT to be nice about it, they don't. Leo, please. So because it's warmer out, everybody's got their fucking dogs outside, and he's going ape shit. It's great. I'm having fun.
So you need them at higher resolutions.
We need higher res, okay, everyone. And then what happens is if you have like a really intricate design, it puts like a gray in between where there would be like a little gap and like a flourish, and then it looks white. So I'm just struggling to get shit done this week. Yeah, that's that.
Yeah. All right. Well, that's that. You did mention past weekend, the Veil at New Egypt.
Oh yeah.
Historical Museum, which is in New Egypt, New Jersey. That was a different kind of a concept, a little bit like NRI, but maybe you refer to it as the crash course. How did that go? How was it received? What did people, it seemed like people really left with some experiences. And also for Inner Eye, that means we've got half that have been to the Veil that are going to be back at the Inner Eye, and half that have been to the Veil at the Inner Eye, which will be a very interesting experience, in my opinion.
Yeah. So, it went. I was worried about it, like I am anytime we kick anything new off. So it's different. Two of the people that came didn't even realize what they signed up for. So I was like, oh my God. Because they were like, confused. And I was like, do you know what you signed up for? And they were like, no. I was like, okay, well.
Which is living proof, people, that nobody reads what we write. So
yeah. But basically the Veil is sort of it's an equipment free investigation where we sort of hand over. Ooh, now I know why he's barking thunder. I might be getting them daters too. It's a hands-free investigation where we turn,
hands-free investigation.
I mean, equipment free.
No hands are allowed at the Veil.
Yeah, no hands. I'm ready to end this.
Oh, is he like really distracting you?
Yeah, it's just, but it's, it's hard for me to do. It's hard for me to do this right now. Hold on.
Okay. Well, let's have a little chat while he is begging and pleading with Mr. Leo to not bark. Hopefully, good.
Yeah, well, no. I don't know. Let's just move on.
Okay. Well, we can move on. It happens. He's in his feels right now about a storm coming. But so yes,
it's an equipment free investigation, and doesn't really have a host, has a digital host, if you will,
right? Mm-hmm.
Where kind of walk you through what the night's going to be.
Can I ask you this though? Not to interrupt you, but how did they take to that digital host? Like, did it intrigue them?
Well, and Lori's I know Lori's on the side. Was Kaylee here? I don't think so.
Kaylee, I think was.
No, I mean on the side. I don't
Yeah,
remember.
she
Yeah.
was.
You know, they can tell you on their own. Hey, he's got a little bit of an accent, that guy.
Okay.
So the names were getting cut off, so it became sort of a funny joke because I did personalize it to the guest list
Okay.
for some parts.
Mhm.
So it just added a little effect, I thought, right?
Yeah.
And yeah, you're there. I thought so. Um, they seemed to take to it pretty well, and it just was better than me kind of talking. So yeah. Um, he walks you through all of it, everything, every step. There's
Mhm.
parts where I have to kind of come in and facilitate.
Okay.
They journal, so it's a little bit of a departure um, from the inner eye,
Mhm.
and and the fact that you were kind of straight in. Yeah, yeah. This just isn't going to work. This isn't going to work tonight.
Well, would it be do you wanna just have easy talk? So
I
or
can't even hear you.
no?
Would it be okay for what?
Just to have fun talk if it's too distracting to go into the events. Hey, Lisa.
Hey, Lisa.
Lisa is here.
Yeah, I mean, I just can't hear you and I can't communicate and I don't know how to do this show anymore.
Aw, aw. Well, I
I'm
think you
serious.
just
He has me completely thrown off.
is it how are you guys feeling about it? Like, we all know Leo is a fan favorite on the side, so hopefully not that it's good that it's frustrating you, but I don't think that it's frustrating anybody else. You have a dog. You have a dog, and it's a crazy, thundery night. So he's got his little feelings all up in an uproar. I
I'm
would
not in an uproar.
not
It's just
you.
like,
I meant Leo,
oh,
not
he's in an
you.
uproar.
Yeah, not you, not you. I don't know. Would he just sit on your lap or no? He'd just bark right there.
Well, Danny just took him outside, so I don't
Okay.
know. We got a good 5 minutes.
Okay.
No, Leo can't come up here because he just can't. So he just can't be up here. He's a nightmare. He eats things off the floor. Has he? No, not really. Yeah, this is just Leo. And when there's people outside, dogs, cats, anything, rabbits. I don't know how he hears them, but you know he's got someone down there to talk to him. I just don't.
they're not having their little chat themselves, but now they're outside. So, well, what I really liked about from what I could tell with the veil is anything that I read after the fact from people, that it was very impactful. And I think what I loved about it is, yes, you had your digital host, um, and they were that person that voice sort of took them through the night. But here's the thing, they were really left to their own experiences, their own minds, their own feelings. Like they were really focused in on themselves, right? Because it's not like you were there and they were like, okay, Rob, now what are we going to do? Right. This was all right.
Yeah.
Here's what you got to do.
Yeah, it's what we had to do. There were experiments set up. There were exercises set up for everybody to do. They have their own, similar to the eye. They had a little notebook that Bill Bryan had lasered up for us. So those were really cool.
They are really cool.
So basically probably the first 2/3 of the night were about getting attuned and getting it, understanding the environment and what you're feeling, what you're bringing to it. It was a shitty few days for me prior to, so it actually worked out perfectly because I did not want tell Ryan hi, Kaylee. I did not want to bring my shit into their experiments, so I got to kind of sit back and observe. And actually, part of the entire experience is sitting in what's called the witness circle, and this is after they've all kind of gone through the building and observe. They weren't allowed to talk. You're not allowed to share anything until you get to the witness circle.
Okay.
So each person then spoke about their feelings in different parts of the museum. Anything they sensed, felt, something, nothing. It's all information. And it was and I was trying to keep up with all that in a spreadsheet, because you can start to see patterns, right?
Okay.
And you can start to see validations happening, and you can start to say, okay, now, like, one particular room, and I'm not going to say which one,
Yep.
had a very different effect on women
Okay.
than it did on men.
Mm-hmm.
And I found that interesting, because then you can start peeling back the layers, right? And be like, okay, is this, a psychological thing because of how that room's set up and who it's set up for? It was it was really cool. It was definitely a relief at the end. Everybody said they loved it. And then at the end, we do go into the stillness test, which is basically you just sit and let whatever's come. And it came.
Okay.
It came.
Uh-oh.
It got a little nutty. And then after that, Bill and Tanya had brought three of their tipping tables for everybody to try.
Okay.
So they were doing, and I was failing miserably on the one I was on. We brought it upstairs, moved it around, nothing. But then later, one of them, look, I've always been weirded out by tipping tables. I don't know what to think about them, just like a lot of things. And I don't know. One of them sure seemed to come alive. It was doing some pretty wonky stuff. And I did at one point in my head ask for something to happen, and it happened like immediately. So, but no DR60s. In fact, I didn't even bring it downstairs because I just didn't want to take that chance again. But
so yeah. I have a question about tipping tables, because I don't. This is one thing I don't delve into the spiritualist techniques a lot on my own. Sometimes I'll use dowsing rods or pendulums, but that's not usually my go-to. So with a tipping table, is it that the table houses one spirit? Hey, Trevor, or is it just that it's a focal point for a spirit to use?
I don't know. I've heard two different explanations for it from different people.
Okay.
I've heard it explained as there's a spirit inhabiting a table.
Okay. So a haunted item.
Explained as kind of like a Ouija board, where it's a conduit.
Okay. Because I've heard people name their tables, right? Or they'll say this one's feminine energy.
And that's why I asked. I'm like, what's the names about?
Okay.
So.
Okay. Well, I think that's all very intriguing. I know at one point a guest will refuse to go down in the basement. That basement is, I know, sort of a sticking point for some people. That's kind of the more uncomfortable scenario inside New Egypt.
Yeah. Yep. That's so where we did the stillness test.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know what to do. Can you hear him barking?
Yeah, it's not as loud for me though, like that you're, I mean, it's not distracting for me.
Yeah.
But I don't know how it feels for you.
Yeah. Yeah, it's just impossible for me to hear you and concentrate. He stopped, so let's see what happens, I guess.
Let's just see what happens. Well, that's very interesting, and I think I wanted to point out one thing you had said. There was one room that when you came back to your witness circle, the women had one set of experience and the men had a different set of experiences. What I like about this particular investigation, since nobody is allowed to speak to each other, right?
For like the first half, pretty much.
Okay, yeah. But they hadn't spoken to each other when they went into this room?
Nope.
Okay, so what I like about that is, because I've seen this on public investigations, it's easy to get caught up in somebody else's experience, right? So if somebody's talking and you're being vocal about what's happening, then somebody else is kind of like, oh my God, like even if they are experiencing something, they might sort of start to just go with the person who's being the loudest, right? So I love that you had this controlled environment right there where nobody was saying anything, but they're now openly speaking about it. And now it's like, wait, well, that's kind of cool because you weren't led, right? You weren't led to have that experience, so to speak. I love that.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, they did great too. I was a little worried about a couple of them because some of them are talkers. But it all worked out really, really well. So we will do another veil method. I think it's a refreshing change from the traditional public paranormal investigation where you're kind of rushed through it and there's not a lot of back and forth between the guests but especially with each other, right? This sort of forces them to work together a little more than they normally would. But watching their stories come together and validate each other or their feelings, and more importantly, like they're at that location, there's things that I know that aren't exactly public.
Okay.
So it was kind of cool to watch a couple people pick up on a couple of those things, right?
Yeah.
When it came out.
Yeah.
I had actually like messaged someone and asked if it was okay, to talk about it because there was really potentially big moments. Hey, Bulger. So I was just, I was happy, and it's easy. It's a little bit of an easier job, right? Because for the host, the living host, you don't have to be on point. Anyway, the whole concept is, we give the investigation over to the other side, and so we take away the power from the investigator. It's not you stand there asking for answers. They're like, we're coming, and when we do, you'll know it, and we're going to do it on our terms. And so it was really cool. It was really cool. So I'm proud of it. I'm happy it went the way it did. It parallels in her eye a little bit, or a lot bit. Like for those that don't know, in her eye afterwards, that becomes sort of this little ad hoc inner eye team, and we're all going to do an investigation together. And that's the veil investigation is sort of a light version of how I think it'll be. That was a light version of what inner eye investigation number 5 will look like. So we'll see what happens.
Well, I'm glad that it was a success. I'm really proud of the work you did. This was an idea you had and you brought it to life, and you made it unique. And it sounds like, from what I read online, people really, it was impactful. And I think that's really important. It's great when the location can speak. We're all about going to these locations and supporting them and you falling in love with them. But the reality is we're also very much supportive of you falling in love with your exploration, and what it means to you after you leave a location. And I think you came up with an idea that is something that is left with them far long after the investigation.
Yeah, I was happy. I'm happy with how it went. So that's that.
And while you're doing that, the next one is at New Egypt again.
Yeah, I think that's what, July?
Let me look here. Hold on.
Could be fucking.
It is June 6th.
June.
Yeah, June 6th.
Oh yeah, June 6th. And what is that? I know that day is important for some reason, and I don't know why.
Isn't it like?
There's a dark of the moon on the 6th of June. Oh, convoy.
What is that? What are you?
You don't know what
saying?
Convoy is?
I don't know what you're saying right now. No, what is that?
Song. And so Convoy.
Don't know it.
Since you're all about the 80s and 90s lately, Convoy was a movie about truck drivers.
Okay.
Oh shit! Hold on. Convoy. Convoy song, Dark of the Moon.
Yeah, I
Someone on
don't
the
know
side
that.
help me out here. C.W. McCall? No. Convoy. Yeah, C.W. McCall. So Convoy, like back then,
Yeah.
being a truck driver was uber cool.
Okay.
Well, not to everybody. Not that it's not cool now, but it was like a really cool movie. And there's a song in there, and it's when they're on there.
Chris Christopherson's in it?
Yeah. Yeah, you gotta watch it. It's so good.
Well, it's got Chris Christopherson. I mean, how do you not watch that?
Yeah. So the song's like, it was the dark of the moon on the 6th of June.
Is it scary? Oh, it's a road action comedy.
Yeah, there's some funny shit in there.
And by the way, it's 1978.
Is it really?
Yeah.
All right. So Fred, speaking of Fred,
Rubber Duck was Chris Christopherson.
This here's the duck. I'm about to put the hammer down because we got a great big convoy rocking through the night. Gotta listen to it.
Yeah, I don't know that.
You know that.
I don't know that.
Can you please listen to it after?
I will.
So there's Fred by his whatever the fuck kind of car that is. And he was a truck driver, right? So my dad was he was a truck driver. Shut up, Brittany. He was a truck driver, pretty much the whole time I was growing up. Until he was about 55, I think, when he had his heart attack. They had to retire him. But so I didn't really get to see him a lot because he was over the road in the beginning. But my dad used to deliver like F-14 Tomcat. That's a fighter plane, one of the most badass ones ever. Jet engines down to like Grumman Air Force Base. And, you would stop sometimes back home. And there was a diner across the street from where we lived, and that's where they would all park their trucks. So I'd go over and look at his truck, and he'd have these big jet engines on it, which is fucking crazy because nowadays it would get stolen. But he never really would let me go on the road with him. He did let my half brother go once, and then he fell off the truck and cracked his head open. Yeah. He's a dumbass. But anyway,
that was all
so he went from over the road to local, and then he had his big heart attack at 55, and they retired him. You can't really drive a truck around if you're gonna check
right,
out.
Have heart attacks.
So trucks, truck driving was always a cool thing for me. What are you doing?
Like this, well, I'm reading about this movie, and I mean, first of all, Chris Christopherson, Ally McGraw, like this is like peak 70s, early 80s, Ernest Borgnine, like you just can't even like these.
So good.
Truckers use CB radios to evade harassment from a corrupt sheriff.
Yeah. So the rubber duck, Chris Christopherson, he was the one. He had the Peterbilt. I don't remember a lot of shit from the 70s or 80s, but I did love that movie. And apparently that's why the 6th of June came up.
Yeah, because this is the inspiration for the movie is from the song called Convoy. And this was all at the peak of the CB radio. I had an uncle, my mom's brother, and he had a CB, and he would sit in his room and he would speak to all the truckers.
Yeah.
And I remember always wanting to go in there and can I say something?
Hey, you got a breaker. So I did learn how to use CB.
Mm-hmm.
Because my dad had it, and then all of my hillbilly family upstate New York. That's how they didn't have phones. They all talked by
everybody. Maybe that's what we should start doing. Maybe we could just bring that back.
CBs?
Yeah.
Oh, I would. So that's how, like, my Uncle Chris, like, you want to talk about. So my Uncle Chris was, well, he's dead now. I can kind of talk about this. My Uncle Chris was one of the best scrimshaw. If you don't know what scrimshaw is, it's like carvings, engravings in ivory. like tusks and whatnot.
Mhm.
He was a forger of these things. And one of the best in the world.
Yeah.
But he was also a taxidermist, and a bear trapper. And I know trapping is horrendous, but that's fucking what they did up there. But these people did not have phones, so they lived and died by CB radio. So he was Papa Bear, his wife was Mama Bear, and their kids were Baby Bear 1 and 2 or something like that. And my Aunt Wanda, who lived miles away, I forget her call sign, but she had a little antique shop that was part of her house, her and my Uncle George, and that's what we did, every summer. But yeah, Uncle Chris, I have a private. Yeah, we'll have to hear about it. But Chris lived and died by that thing, like, and the dude had a big beard, and you'd go to their fucked up house and go down in his taxidermy room. I'll never forget this. And I was maybe 10, 9, 10, and he's like, "You're gonna taxidermy a bird," and I'm like, okay, me, I puke on dog
You
poop.
always been like that? I thought this was something newer.
I told you that story. But I was out in the snow with my friend, and he looked up, and I saw up his nose.
Oh, that's right.
And I just can't look at anything. I just
that was it. That was the defining moment.
That was it. Turned me into a giant pansy when it comes to gross stuff. So he's like, "You're gonna taxidermy this bird," and I'm like, "Okay," right? Because I was always seeking his approval. So he's like, "You got to go over to that fridge and get something." Oh, a bird. He had the bird in the fridge. So I open it. What?
No, it just sounded like
Here too. Like it just opened up. So if we don't make so I open the fridge, and where the eggs go, there's a dozen muskrat heads looking at you. Right? And it freaked me out, and he laughed. It's all funny. This is funny. This is what these people do. So I get this bird out, and I get it on the table, and he shows me how to cut it, and I'm like, I did okay. But then when you do their legs, you have to
legs.
Huh?
Your little legs.
Yeah, you have to like
pull them out.
The bones. You have to put like they go inside out.
You lost it.
A little bit.
Well, if you can't handle a boogie, I can't imagine you handling.
I told you. People don't believe me, but I don't think I think I only changed my kid's diaper twice. Because it was
I believe that. Listen, I know your Olive Garden story makes me laugh more than anything.
Yeah. So I puked at Olive Garden on the table. Because my kid puked across the table at me, and then I just went it back. Fuck. So that was Uncle Chris, He had a big fucking Saint Bernard, and like that thing would kill you. And it was like
it was Cujo.
Yeah, that was his name. And it had like a chain this big, like, and it just lived tied to a tree its whole life.
Charming.
And it was vicious as fuck, and it would. So you're walking up to their house, and this dog is literally like gonna kill you. It was a terrifying childhood. Let's put it that way.
Yeah, it sounds like this is like where horror movies come from.
Yeah, and my aunt's house. You want to know what? So that's how I got into Fate magazine. My aunt Wanda thought she was a psychic. She might have been. I don't know, but I know that that house was supposed to be haunted, and they had 2 dogs. And when we'd go up there, we'd go for like a week or so, and she always said upstairs was haunted mostly. Those dogs would never, like, I could try to drag those friggin' dogs up the stairs. They would never, ever go up there. Ever go up there. And there were some weird things, but we would sit and read Fate magazine, play Crazy Eights, and then she would, I think I was like 11, she did a psychic reading for me. And we're sitting at her table, and she's like, "Robbie," they used to call me Robbie. She's like, I don't know how to say this, but you're going to die a very terrible death. That's what my aunt told me.
Did she tell you when?
I freaked out. And then she felt bad. No, she didn't tell me when. I didn't.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, this is Rob growing up in the with his dad's side of that's my dad's side of the family. So yeah, good shit. We're losing viewers left and right. Damn, Wanda. Yeah, so Aunt Wanda, I did love her to death, and her little antique shop was awesome, but they just didn't know how to.
What was upstairs? Were they bedrooms?
Bedroom.
Where
So
the store was?
you go up, right? It's another story. You go up. There was a bedroom on the left, and the bathroom, and 2 bedrooms, and then another bedroom. That was where I was always supposed to sleep, but I was terrified up there.
Yeah.
So the big thing was when my dad would give me one day of his time, because we were up there to do for vacation, but it was him antiquing, right? Because that's how we made money. We would go fishing. It was like the greatest thing ever for me. So I decided, because we were going to go, and there you get up early and you go sit on that fucking lake and pray. So I did sleep upstairs that night, and I was laying in the bed and the door was open, and they had like these old pictures. There was a picture of my grandfather, who I never met. Like they were all dead. My dad's parents died when he was just like 11.
Okay.
So I'm laying in bed and I'm all excited because we're going to go fishing, and I'm looking. So the picture on the wall is opposite the stairs. So the stairs come up this way and the picture is here.
Mhm.
And I'm seeing this figure coming up the stairs, and it's definitely little, it's small, right? And I'm like, oh fuck. I'm like looking, I don't even know what, I'm frozen.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden, from the door frame, a doll head kind of leans in.
Ew.
Yeah, it was my father. It was my father doing that shit. That's how. Yeah, that's so. Yeah, you want to know why? Want to know why I'm afraid of dolls? That might be one of the first.
That and the movie.
Oh yeah. So anyway, yeah. So there's my trip down memory lane, little Robbie, or little Ronnie. I'm sorry.
And you know what's really sad? Like, could you imagine having that situation now where you could go to that house that has a haunted upstairs and an antique store in it? Like,
Oh, I wish, right? And I love that house. You would have loved it too. It's really cool because like the front side was her shop, and it was like she liked the glass and
yeah.
glassware and all that fun stuff. So it was really just a cool setup. And it was out in the country, right? So
Yeah, you can appreciate it.
yeah, no. That was the other thing. They made me watch Night of the Living Dead before we went up there. My mother made me. And then so we go up there. I must have fallen asleep, on the ride. And in the back of the car. So
yeah.
I wake up. I'm in a car.
Yeah, by yourself.
Outside the house, my aunt's house. It's like, which is basically the next neighbor is like a mile and a half.
Yeah.
And I'm looking around and I'm like, oh my God, all I can think about is the zombies. Right. And I don't know if that actually happened already. And I didn't want to get out of the car, and I started freaking out and started hitting the horn, and they had to come out and get me. But yeah. So, but that's how country that shit was.
Yeah.
You could leave a kid in the car. All right. I'm sorry. God,
No.
This was like a therapy session now.
It's always so interesting to understand where we get some of our things from.
Yeah, where it's called like, I don't know if the pressure changed, right, because of this storm, but like I'm all of a sudden I'm all clogged up. All right. All right. So that's that. One day you're telling us your stories, okay?
I don't have any stories like that. God, I wished I did.
Okay. What else happened this week? I did some pet sitting.
You did. What is that little guy's name?
His name?
Yeah.
His name is Mikey.
Mikey the monkey.
Mikey the monkey.
Mikey the monkey.
Yep.
Well, he's adorable.
Yeah.
And he seems pretty chill. Like he's just like seriously just hanging out.
Yeah, I just couldn't get him, couldn't get him off me.
Yeah.
Everywhere
How
I
long
went,
did you
he
have to
needed to be
babysit
there.
him for? Like
What?
how long did you babysit him for?
Just 3 hours.
Oh.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Tried to give him a banana. That wouldn't work. He did want Leo's dog food. So,
Is that like a fallacy? Like monkeys don't really like bananas.
yeah, they do.
Oh.
When I worked at that zoo, they would eat any peanuts, bananas, your hair. It didn't matter.
Yeah, but that's my point. We make it sound like that's their food of
Yeah, they don't
choice.
they're not like solely bananas, but they'll eat the shit out of a banana.
And do they split it or do they eat the whole thing?
Oh, they eat the whole thing.
Yeah.
Some don't. Some toss the skin. I don't like
It's
peel. Fruits and veggies. Yeah. I don't like monkeys. Like, and when I worked at the zoo, or your face. They will rip your face off and eat it too, especially a chimpanzee.
Yeah.
There were some of the meaner animals there, and you did have to be careful when you walk past their cages because they'll reach out and touch you, and they'll grab your shirt, they'll pull you in.
Yeah.
Most were small. Were small enough where I could fight it. But
fight a monkey.
Yeah. So I am not a fan.
Yeah.
I think I might have showed you a picture when I was down in Panama that wouldn't get off me. And that was funny because when I posted that, why is that funny? They do throw their poop at you. They are crazy strong.
They are.
All of that. So, you gotta be careful around there.
So the monkey in Panama, was it a wild monkey?
Oh, they were both. So we had one in the barracks. So today, Chris France, who's one of my old army buddies, commented that. He was like, hey, like now you're bringing back memories. I put the Panama Canal. So like you can buy, but this one was one of those little spider monkeys, like that big. Still can be vicious, but for like $2, you could buy one from the locals.
Wow.
So we had one, and it lived in the barracks with us, and I hated it because it was loud as shit, and it was like him, obnoxious and annoying.
But wait, so this monkey just hangs out in the barracks. So does somebody take it out to go to the bathroom? Does when you guys are like, well, I got to go for the day?
I had nothing to do with it. They just that thing. I don't know where it went to the bathroom. If there was somebody that had. Chris, I'll ask Chris. He might remember, but I just know that thing would run around in there and we're trying to sleep. It was just stupid.
The monkey with herpes. Did they never found that monkey?
Oh, the herpes monkeys. I don't know. Oh no. I was wondering. My lip has been burning today.
Yeah, you got that little sensation going.
Yeah, I got a little tingle.
Yeah. Tingle.
Yeah. So we had that one. Then I went to a zoo and one just latched onto my leg and wouldn't get the fuck off me, and I'm like, I'm just gonna kill this thing.
Oh, nice.
Oh, it wouldn't leave me alone. I was scared.
Well, it wouldn't leave you alone, like it was being really nice to you, or it was being nasty.
It was like hugging me, like it wanted me to take it home, and I'm like, no, get off me.
That wasn't the girl from the haunted house.
What? Oh, that was Honduras.
Oh, like didn't one want you to marry her so she could leave the country?
Yes.
Yeah, not a monkey, a girl, everybody.
Claudia. Her name was Claudia. Which also sounds like a disease.
Oh my.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Well, she didn't know that I understood Spanish. So she was talking about me.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, hi. Yeah. But in a good way. She was saying nice things about me.
Of course.
Yeah. Anyway, we don't need to get into that.
Oh, we got lots of fun. We almost need to have another. How well do you know Rob? When I was in Istanbul, a street monkey grabbed my credit card.
Did he go buy something?
It was like that monkey's like, woo! It took all
Yeah.
its monkey
Well,
out.
they probably trained that motherfucker to steal your card, right?
Yeah.
Because you can't
Yeah.
catch a monkey.
Yeah. No, don't take your credit card out until you're like up there.
Yeah, but you don't think that way. Rob just sent me a text. He's
Yeah.
he's
Hold
trying
on.
to do lookout.
Hold on.
Uh-oh. There's Rob. He's checking in from wherever the hell I said he was earlier. All right. There you go. All right. So what else happened? Yeah, so when I worked at the zoo, we had the monkey problem. We had alligators. We had a lot of alligators. And there was a point where they introduced, I only worked there on the weekends. They introduced a new 12-foot alligator into the existing pond with two 10-footers. Alligators are a lot like people sometimes. So they did not get along. And a big no at any zoos, even that one, is you can't have like a dead animal in a cage with, so I'm walking around doing my thing and I see this dead alligator at the bottom of the pond and I'm like, oh God. So I go get the owner's sons and they're like, fuck, we got to get that thing out of there. I'm like, okay, how do we do that? They're like, we got to get in. And when I tell you there's like 50 like alligators in this pond, there's like 50. And most of them were like 4-footers, but we had the two big monsters and the dead one.
Oh.
So I'm like, okay. They're like, we need your help. So okay. So they get a piece of plywood, like 3x3, and they're like, use that as a shield. And I'm like, what are you talking about? So it's like a little moat, a little island. So we climb in, we're on the island. I'm on the island with the two big ones. And while the boys got in, because you can't pull that alligator out by yourself. So they had to get in the water in this green ass muck. Pull this dead alligator out while I'm keeping the two living ones
at bay
with my shield. And they're like, their mouths are just it was terrifying. So Batty with Brittany, worst animal to work with outside of humans. So for me personally, like, and I love snakes, I do. But we had a lot of we had king cobras, you name it, saw scale vipers, just some of the most venomous snakes you can find. And some of them were kept off site, and so the owner, who had been bitten by like diamondback rattlesnake, he died twice from his snake bites.
Oh my God.
Lost fingers, paralyzed. He loved handling them. So there was one day he was like, look, I need help over with the snakes. So I go, and they keep them in giant Tupperware tubs, basically. They're lined up on these shelves. So he's like, you're going to stand by the door and I'm going to get this one out. And if it gets loose or it bites me, you're going to leave and you just go get help. I'm like, okay. So yeah, it pops it and up comes the cobra, and he hooks it, and it's like here, and then it's jumping off the hook on the floor coming toward it. So the snakes were a bit scary, just because you don't know, right? And they're expert hiders, right? They hide well. Other than that, I think we had a black bear, and it was terrible to work with.
I'm so confused how you could work with the wild animals that you have when you have such a sensitivity to smell.
The bear smelled. I've told you this. Mountain lions were my favorite.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love my tigers, but the mountain lions, cougars, whatever you want to call them, they're the largest cats that purr. They're just like house cats.
Yeah.
Except they can kill you pretty quickly. So when you got a 150-pound kitty cat like purring and rubbing his head, it's one of the coolest things ever. They smell, but they're a little more like musky, where black bears just smell like shit. They just smelled like shit.
Do
Tigers,
they really?
oh, they're terrible. Ugh, disgusting. Then the lemurs were also fun to work with. I worked with a shit ton of lemurs, but it took them like a year to get used to me. So snakes are scary. But I love my cats.
You do. Sorry,
Right.
there's like crazy sounds happening. I just wanted to make sure there was nothing horrifying happening.
Okay. Yeah. Like if Rob checked in from Ukraine.
Oh, that is very Ukrainian. He's very stylish.
Yeah. All right. So that's all you need to know about me. I think.
It was a get to hear some Rob stories. I always find them. If you never saw the Get to Know Rob, which was just one of the most fun lives we've ever done, it's a lot of fun, and we almost need to do another one. But I want to touch on the claim sale because we haven't done that yet. Last week we did our Wednesday live was the first of the Get Haunted Vault opening, and you had an opportunity to grab
A lot of stuff.
Yeah, some Get Haunted history, and it was a lot. It was fun, and it was interesting to see what everybody on the side was interested in.
Yeah.
You know, I always find that extremely extreme because you don't really know what people, especially when it comes to other people's stuff, like what they're really gonna hone in on, right? And of course, everybody was super in love with the haunted items and Ouija board stuff like that. And of course, the mystery boxes were so big. But I am very curious with the claim sale, and we're not. I believe the next one isn't until April. April is when we've got the next claim sale.
March, April, yeah. So sometime next month. It gives us time to figure it out. And we're going to change it up, right? Because the whole original intent was really to get rid of some overstock merch leftover, like that we had, and we ended up just going.
We didn't even do the merch part, really.
No, we didn't even get to it, right? Because
No.
everybody went crazy, and then the blonde boxes flew out the window. We actually sold 4 more than we
had planned,
but we sold them.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and it's good. I love seeing your stuff and your creations take off and sell. So, you know, Sarah's a little too humble. Sometimes she didn't post her new shit. I posted it today. So if you're interested in it,
I have posted that. You posted the exact same. That picture was from my post, actually.
Post. Where was that post?
It's in the network. It's been a few weeks, but
it's been a while. Don't give me that.
It's been a few weeks.
Yeah, you got to remind people. And now that they're out in the wild, you know. So I had some at the Vale, and those sold out. So it was like, fuck.
Yeah, and whoever bought those at the Vale, what I want to say is, you got a good deal on those hats.
Yeah, I fucked that up too.
Rob's like, you were like, I brought everything. I think you were just, it is a little bit harder, even though that event didn't need your attention the entire time. You still were setting up the event by yourself. And so he was like, I brought everything. And then I didn't know how much your hats were because everybody was looking at them. And so, it sort of turned into,
well, now I blame somebody else. Someone told me they were Kaylee, you told me they were $15.
Yeah, those are the clubhouse hats that were 15. Yeah. But it's okay.
So now Sarah made me Venmo her the difference.
No.
It's embarrassing.
No, not at all. I'm glad those hats are something that people really like. And I have to say, I don't have one yet. I'm excited to put one on my head, but I just want to say, for the people who have given me pictures of them with those hats on their heads, they look amazing. They look really, really good. I'm really happy with them.
Yeah, they look great. And in person,
Yeah.
I think that's why people are like, fuck, those look really good. I'm gonna grab me one.
Yeah, I'm super excited about that.
Trying to find something here.
What are you looking for? Oh, my eye is just watering.
I got it. Yo.
Mm.
Users, OneDrive, pictures. Okay. Yeah. So it was good shit. See, look. Yeah. No, that's
It's
all you got to
okay.
do. She learned the trick. They all know I don't know shit. Even at Paracons, I'm just like, yeah, I don't fucking know.
And he yells at us for not knowing. He's like, "You guys need to know the prices." He's like, "I don't know what these hats are." He's like, "I sold them for 15." I'm like, "Well, that's not what they are on the website, but that's okay." Like, hey,
It's
you got,
okay.
you know what? You're the first ones to get them. Go out there, share the hell out of them. Super excited. That is attached to some other projects that are coming out that I'm really excited about. But there's another project that Get Haunted is doing, and I'm really excited about this one because of the claim sale, I think. And I think this is just an amazing opportunity for people out there who have unique pieces that they're looking to sell and rehome and all that kind of good stuff.
Oh. Okay. So, yeah, I get fleeced. Yeah. So listen, I'm gonna put this dog up for auction. Who wants Leo on the next claim sale? So, there's this cool new feature on Extreme that, and you guys may have noticed my little poll that I put out on the network page. I don't even know, last week, about auction sites, right? eBay. If you're a seller, right, and I mostly sell like my
Rick claims them.
my
Angelina
playing
claims them.
cards, on
Kim's claiming Leo. Everybody's claiming Leo. You're good.
Okay, yeah, good. Well, he's going to be an auction because Leo was far too much money. So there is an auction feature now on Extreme Ticketing. So I'm looking for people that do sell quite a bit on eBay. I know that when I sell on eBay, and I used to sell on Etsy, like the holiday stuff, there's massive fees involved, like 13% at times.
Yeah.
And you don't have that over on Extreme. I'm working out all the details, but I'm looking for about 5 people that want to, sort of help kick this off and give it a go. But it works quite literally the same way as eBay. You got a start time and end time. I did put a test one up right now, where you just go in there and you can literally bid on cool products, and you can have your own storefront. You can have whatever you want, or you can run it through ours. So there's a lot to talk about there. But if you do sell on eBay or Etsy, hit me up. And if you got enough stuff, right, it makes sense to give this a try. And it doesn't mean you got to get rid of one, but this is far better. You keep all your damn money, all of it. There's, you're keeping that 13%. So, but we're going to put some cool stuff up in there because auctions are kind of fun, and we can watch them actually happen live on a live stream here. I want you guys fight for shit instead of waiting. Some of you, and I got the inside info. There was a couple times I think I advanced the slides a little too far, so people knew what was next.
Who told you that? Somebody tell you that?
I'm not saying, because then they're considered a rat.
Oh, I did not notice any slides come up.
Well, not tonight. I'm saying back on the claim sale.
I know. I don't remember that really ever happening, but maybe. But this, I want to touch back on the Get Haunted auction. I love that. Again, this is where you are selling your stuff through Extreme. This is not something that Get Haunted then, this is not about us taking anything over on you. This is just an amazing platform. And I think if you don't know much about extreme ticketing, this platform has so many amazing and unique features that other ticketing systems do not, outside of just doing a live through there, where you can have, you could do live investigations and have people pay to watch them. If you're doing something special, the auction, they're just the things that you can do there, is amazing. And I think this auction piece, that's like a little bit like eBay, a little bit like Etsy. I think what a great opportunity for anybody who has a large collection, or if you're, maybe there's some equipment that you're no longer interested in that but it's great equipment and you want to get some good money for it. I think this is it. This is
it's
your
a great way to
spot.
do it, right? And plus you get you get sort of you've got a captured audience, right? People that are definitely into all the things we do. Oh, cool. So yeah, I mean, that's a good one for you, Laura. You can, and they were, Brittany, you're right. They were in a certain order. Yeah, I know, John. Angelina, I can reach out to him, but that's a perfect example, right? And even clearing, I talked to Dave Giuliano. He might try it out because he too has equipment that he could get rid of, that hasn't sold, and you can start out there and watch people bid it out. So it's cool. And it doesn't have to be an auction if you have a storefront, but the auction piece is kind of fun. Right? It can make
I think we almost need to have maybe a live on what extreme ticketing is and just how amazing, where Chris comes on and you guys show the demo pages. And I think people, when you don't really understand what you're looking at, what I can tell you is this is not I can't even think of other ticketing systems now off the top of my head.
Terra Harbor, Eventbrite.
Yeah. Ticket Spice, like all these ticket services that's what they do, and there are big fees attached to it. And if you actually go and look at what extreme is and all its capabilities, and the to be able to work one-on-one with somebody like Rob and with Chris, who are very well versed in this particular platform, and then
oh, you're frozen.
You get that one-on-one help, plus
you're okay.
It's the weather is really
I can imagine. You can see that?
Yes.
So yeah, here you'll see, if you're logged in, you got to have an account to bid. So you're not going to get like jackasses with fake bids going on. You can have all your different photos. You set up your starting bid. Then people could log in and let's say, they do the minimum. You can set it to automatic bidding, just like eBay. You can put your max amount in there. You can receive an email once you get outbidded or anytime a new bid is placed.
If you're like on eBay, it will say bid or just purchase outright. Do you have that option as well?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
I think this is amazing. I think this feature alone on Extreme, especially for any hobbyist like what we do, and I'm using that term because when you have something like the paranormal genre or anything like this, right, the equipment, the oddities, all the things that kind of come with, right?
Yep.
Sometimes you start looking through your stuff and you're like, why do I have this anymore? Like, what a great space to be able to say, all right, look, this is still amazing. This works well.
It's huge. Right, like you'll probably see this up there, or you'll see the SB11 or whatever. I'll save it for the claim sale. I don't know. And again, the fees are insane. Plus eBay, like they're hanging on to my money right now. I have damn near 2,000 decks of cards, and some of them were pretty valuable. And I have boxes and boxes and boxes of cards, and I'm just trying to clear out, right? So it's like this deck here. Yeah, I do, Angelina. We do. Like this deck right here, my Calaveras. This is the midnight edition of Calaveras. And that's probably $130 deck, right?
Mhm.
Put that on eBay. If you get the 130, 13% of that, you're looking at, not even getting $120 after their fees and that percentage. That doesn't work that way with them. This deck here, this is probably $150 deck.
So would it not behoove you? So because there's already sort of the deck of the card deck people, they're all on eBay. That's where they would find them. Like, could you put some of these on eBay and let people, or on Extreme and let people bet
You
on
can put anything you want up there as long as it's legal, right? Like, it doesn't have to be paranormal or anything like that.
Yeah.
So it's just right now, like that's mostly what it is, right? It just is. So, however, you could open a storefront, have auctions, and have it not even come to, you can white label and embed it into your site, or just have your own shop and not see everybody's shit. There's a bunch of different things you can do. So that's coming soon. Yeah, that's a good deck. I have so many, but they only made 666 of these, of course. Got it.
And how much is that deck going for?
These are probably around 150, 160.
And it's not open.
No, you can't. I don't open shit. So I watched the 40-Year-Old Virgin the other night.
Yeah.
I was like, man. Man. Okay, I get it. He didn't want to open his action figures and stuff. Just like I don't like opening my decks of cards.
Well, listen, then they lose their value, right?
Oh God, yeah.
Yeah.
I had a Microsoft deck by David Blaine. I sold that deck for $700. Like I got it for like 110. Playing cards. So slowly, but I've sold a fair amount of these, and because I hadn't sold on eBay in years, I'm like, where's my money? And they're like, your funds are on hold. I'm like, why? They're like, because suspicious that you came back. So they literally are hanging.
It's suspicious you came back. Well,
hundreds of dollars of mine are sitting there, and I think next week they're gonna. I've seen your action figures. I was just looking for more cards, but next week they're supposed to release my funds, but it's like, fuck you. I didn't even know that. They don't warn you.
I don't know why it's suspicious. You took a break. Like they just want you on eBay.
They call it infrequent seller. So I guess they think maybe your account's hacked if you haven't.
Okay. Like that makes sense.
eBay. Everybody said, get VPN. It's very helpful and protects your computer and your identity.
Yeah, you can't do anything with a VPN.
Yeah, I got logged out of Facebook earlier. They're like, there's somebody in Missouri trying to hack your computer. Boom. Or hack your.
Do you know? So I switched my cell service to T-Mobile because with the flying that I was doing on Delta, if you have T-Mobile, you don't have to worry. You're hooked right up to the airplane, right? You're just
those hour trips. Like you gotta have internet for an hour.
Shut up.
Fuck. I don't know how you lasted.
So listen, okay. I like to listen to my podcast. So I switch, and I also have a VPN. And so all this time I'm like, oh my God, like I would spend the entire hour trying to like redo it, take it, So finally, after, I don't know, dozens of airplane trips, I'm like, you know what? I'm just going to try something. So I took the VPN off my phone, click right on to the T-Mobile Delta service. It's like, son of a bitch.
Yeah. Facebook shut me down today for the first time. And I'm like, fuck. And it wouldn't let me verify because I have two-factor. So I had to verify on my phone. Every time I verified, it was really me.
Yeah.
And it makes sense because my phone is not on the VPN.
Yeah.
Just this laptop. And so I was logging in Missouri and Pennsylvania, right? And they were like, something's not right.
Yeah.
Something's not right.
I know you can download them, Brittany, but I also can't text. And it would drive me crazy that I couldn't text for that hour.
Yeah, a whole hour is like, whoo.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay. That's gold coming from Mr. Robert Stackowitz.
I don't know what you mean by that.
Uh-huh.
I got a question.
Okay.
No, I'm not gonna. I'm gonna make. Fuck, that's what I meant to do today that I forgot to do. Never mind. When I make them, you'll see.
No.
Oh, you and I talked about it. I can't. We're not saying it.
You mean before the show we talked about it?
Earlier today. It's about something I didn't want to kind of copy from you.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Because, Sarah and I are in competition, just so everybody knows.
We are?
Well, apparently we're in a big competition right now.
It's not a wow.
No, it's not a competition because I can't win. What?
You are I am not competitive. You are competitive.
Oh, I am not.
Danny's like, I'm trying to sleep for work tomorrow.
My neighbors are freaking out. Yeah. No, but Ryan, two steps are actually really helpful and good. Yeah. It's a good thing to have. So, yeah, bruh.
Yeah.
It was rough.
That's wrong.
Yeah, that's I'm still wrong. Yeah.
That is right.
Anyway, look for Get Haunted auctions. Look for another veil. If you're on the fence, talk to somebody that went. They'll probably tell you the truth.
I think it's not probably. They will. That's Kaylee. That's Lori. That's Stephen Kometz. Oh, he's going to show us something. And I am not competitive. He's so full of crap on that. Like, there's no competition here, folks. None. But let's see what is it his giraffe bone? I don't know what he's going to get. Is this show and tell? Is this something that we've never seen before? I know. Show and tell with Ron.
What? What was the question?
There is no question. Show and tell with Ron.
Oh, like this deck. Oh, this is Bird of Prey. This is a tarot deck. That'll probably be up on the auction site.
Wait, that's actual. Are those open?
Are they what?
I said, are they open?
I've never opened them. I'll look inside. That's fucking cool.
Oh, Birds of Prey tarot.
OV. These came from, I think, Germany. Wow.
They're thick?
What?
Are they thick cards?
Oh wow, look at that shit.
You've never opened those?
No.
Do you have a lot of tarot card decks?
I have a fair amount. Oh, look at that. Oh man.
Oh, those are really cool. Brittany, I do feel like those would be something you would be.
And then they've got whatever the little manual that came with it. Yep. Okay.
A manual with your tarot cards.
You guy friends. Bird of Prey.
I know.
First rule of opposites is that they can represent struggle in the same capacity. It's an oracle deck. There was a coin somewhere, I think. Oh no. Okay. So anyway, yeah, you'll see some cool shit coming up on the auction site.
Ooh, this is going to be in the auction.
But these, I
don't
know. Now I don't want to tell you now that I saw them. Corvids?
And you've never opened them.
I just said that
Corvids.
Twice.
Said what? Why are you getting snippy? Did you eat?
I ate. I had a primo sub.
Oh, that's right. You did.
Turkey with sweet peppers, mayo, oil, vinegar, lettuce, no tomatoes because tomatoes are for weirdos.
Yeah.
Then we have Seasons deck here. Also very, very.
What is that? What is that? What is that?
Just from a famous.
Are they playing cards?
Yeah, these are regular playing cards.
Oh, it's got a cool little box with that.
You want to see more
It is Storage Wars.
Tarot.
Here, I'll show you. Here, I'll show you what I have that I could put on auction. This little alien pool toy that I had to have, but check him out. Check him out. He's in perfect condition. He's got a little glitter on him, but I can clean that off. I don't know why he's, well,
Nobody wants your schmutzed up alien, okay, lady?
okay, but look, he's got a floppy body.
Oh, yeah, he does.
And he's super cool. He was an impulse buy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Kind of like me. Floppy body, big head.
What else you got? What were you about to show us?
This deck. This is a tarot deck.
Oh, ooh, what is that?
Keymaster deck. These I did open once. But these are actually beautiful.
I have this ghost ring if anybody is interested.
Do
you want this ghost ring? He still lights up. He is not adjustable, but
well, this was a gift that I received from someone.
You can't give that away.
I can't. Oh.
That is
Keymaster deck.
Wait, that was in that big castle looking thing?
Yeah. Look at these this is golden gilded gold.
So now how much is that deck going for?
Look at that.
I can't shut my drawer. The alien's head is too big. Where? Oh, I didn't know you had all these super cool. Where did you get, like, did you see these like at a store?
So no, listen. Here I'll show you.
Mm-hmm.
Rob was like, I'm a Kickstarter. Back in the day, I was a Kickstarter master.
Okay.
Chris Cash. Chris Cash, if you're watching, he just sent me his logo for the 19th time.
He's like, oh, Rob's on the live.
Chris Cash up when I see him. His logo hurts my heart. Hurts my heart. Let me see if I can. I'll show you some. I just got to make sure there was nothing on there that I wouldn't want you guys to see.
Oh, what you kickstarted?
Yeah. Hey, listen. I was young. Let's see here. Profile.
Oh, do you have any other beginner type Darotechs decks?
I most likely do.
Yeah.
Sarah Jane.
Well, Laura is asking.
Wow. Okay. Yeah, I did. I backed 186 projects on Kickstarter.
Wow.
Like, that's a lot. So I'm like, no, it's not that baddie. Share screen. Just so you guys can see. I mean, I have an invisibility shield. That's cool. Playing cards. Oh, Black Ritual. Where's that one?
So when you kickstart, they would give you a product for it, like you.
Well, yeah, if it works out, right? Like this one didn't, because this was a project I backed in Ukraine. And
what is that?
Then Russia decided to wreck that whole thing for us.
What the hell is that?
It's a mini. Do you ever have a rubber band gun?
You kickstarted a rubber band gun.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. A rubber band gun that you were like, I'm gonna kickstart that.
Oh, these were my unsuccessful ones. Yeah, that's what I did. Yeah, show more pledges. All right, so here's the bird of prey that we just looked at. You know, and these are very limited. So then when you sit on them for like 4 years, I've shown you some of the prices on some of these decks, and like here, this was a case of playing cards that I ordered, a whole case, and I still have the cases, and these are going for like $40-$50 a deck right now. So that was back 2022. Okay. Oh, 1/22/2022. Look at that. So yeah, I have 186 backing. So I was like, like the king of backers. Super backer, I think is what I was called. Here's Keymaster.
You got that bird of prey on Brittany's birthday.
Say what?
You got that bird of prey
Oh,
on.
did I?
Mhm.
Yeah. So this was like Vietnam or something. I didn't pay 909. That was in dollars, whatever SEK is. So yeah, this was my shit back in the day. Oh wait, those were unsuccessful.
You love to collect.
Apparently, because yes. Vengeance of the Witches is actually up on eBay right now. Magic kits. Oh, this thing, Singularity.
And I'm sorry, did I hear you kickstarted a invisibility shield?
Yeah, hold on. It's actually downstairs. Yeah.
Huh. Uh-huh. So you saw that and you went, you know what? I think my top two are gonna be the rubber band gun and the invisible shield. That was your thought process. A rubber band gun?
Sarah.
No, seriously, how much does that cost to make for a rubber band gun? I'm so confused. Can't you use your finger? Can't you just put the rubber band on your finger?
No.
Okay.
Hold on.
And was this used for war? Like what is this gun used for? Was there like a need? Like did somebody go, if only rubber band guns were I'm just curious. I'm not a dude, so that wouldn't be and the invisibility, was that just a mirror? Like I'm very confused.
No,
What?
it's not just a mirror. Why would I just kickstart a mirror? Why would you even say that?
I don't know. I don't get it. I don't listen. It's not my brain to be like, okay. I mean, I've seen the kickstarts for games, right?
Yeah.
I'm just trying to wrap my head around the rubber band gun.
All right. I'm going to show it one more time. Okay. Each one of these is a barrel and it's motorized. This is a motor. This silver piece over here is motor.
Okay.
And it shoots like a ridiculous amount of rubber bands per minute.
Okay. And that was a need because like they're using them in war as defense.
No.
Games. Like I don't know what they're using it for. Okay, Chris. Chris thinks it's amazing. I love that. But I am really trying to understand why we need hundreds of rubber bands shot off at the same time.
Because that's goddamn cool. Here. What?
Come on, now! Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go!
Hold on.
Hey guys, welcome to Weaponized. No more pathetic fun. No more lame jokes at you from your colleagues or friends. Or shoot tomato.
Okay.
Okay. That's the need.
Does that
now I understand.
Does that not turn the ladies on? Huh?
Yeah, she looked really impressed. Like I'm just okay. So it's
All right,
just
look, man.
And how much were they going to sell that for?
I don't remember. Okay.
They obviously didn't make it. Like it never happened.
Oh, because Russia started bombing Ukraine, and
so that was the big thing from you. They're like, you know what, Toy, we're gonna make a multi-rubber band shooter. They're like, this is gonna bring Ukraine to the top of the toy list.
Not why they made it, Sarah. They were already in production when the war started.
Yeah, no, I know. I'm saying though, like,
they didn't make it to fight the Russians.
I know, but
sweating.
Okay.
See? Yeah, I'm sure I don't eat tomatoes, Stephen. Why? What does that even mean?
I think as you said they're weird. I think you don't eat tomatoes.
All right. Okay. That's cool. You guys could
Listen, I'm the one that doesn't get it. Everybody else thinks it's amazing. And
should I
Chris,
go get my
$100.
invisibility shield?
Yeah, why don't you get your invisibility shield? Go grab your mirror.
It's not a mirror, Sarah.
Okay. So
It's
you're
not a
just it.
mirror.
Somebody's gonna. Okay.
All
And
right.
is this
I'm
shield
gonna-
foldable? Is it toteable?
yeah, I got the small one. I didn't get the big one.
Oh, you got one?
Yeah. I'm gonna go get it.
Okay.
I'll be right back.
Okay.
Okay. And I don't want to be made fun of.
Nobody's making fun of you. I'm trying to understand these toys that you found. I just don't. It is the invisible. Like, was that made just for entertainment purposes?
Yeah. So I'm gonna come up. I'll hold it up, and you'll see
Okay.
what I'm talking about. Back. Let me get it.
Okay, he's gonna get it. Yeah. Yeah. We won't know when he's back because we won't be able to see him. It blurs you out somehow. Yeah. Okay, I don't know. I'm sorry. Yes, I am a girl. I don't understand the multi-rubber band shooter, but I get everybody else does. I'm not judging it. I just don't get it. It's not the toys I played with, but it works. If he's happy with it, he's happy with it. I just didn't realize that didn't look like a Ukraine commercial, did it? He's back. Chris, you're being funny. He's back. Yeah. Well, does the invisibility shield also? My eye has not stopped watering.
Okay.
Oh.
Now, if I move it too much, you might see me.
Okay.
Is it working?
I think it's working. Does anybody can you see him at all? Anybody? Uh-huh. Yeah, you can't see him.
Can you see me now?
No.
How about?
No.
Okay.
Wow. That does work, everybody.
All right, so this is the invisibility shield.
Okay.
All right, listen.
Chris is with you.
I'm trying to figure out.
That's the invisibility shield.
Sarah, just
And
please don't.
And how much did you pay?
I don't know why it's not kind of working the way I thought.
Ryan.
All right. I really wasn't satisfied with this purchase.
I think it's amazing.
Don't do that.
Don't do what?
Don't do that to me.
Don't do what?
Talk to me like I'm 7.
You're not.
I brought the worst project into school. Don't.
I just listen.
So I just might not. I might have it backwards. There's a side. Anyway, I'll bring it to the next event.
God, wouldn't that really suck if you're like, you got your invisibility shield, but you're like, I got it on the wrong side. Well, that's kind of cool. Wait, was this for magic tricks? What is this for?
I don't know. It was a technology, and I was kind of interested in it.
Yeah.
So instead of investing in a big one, I got the little one.
Yeah. So do your hand there again.
Okay, maybe I'll do this. Yeah, I still see it.
They duped
Did I get
you.
too close?
Oh, I can't see. Where'd he go?
I don't know. Okay.
Yeah, I
I
think
have
you
to-
were too close. I think you were too close the
I
first
think I'm
time.
too close.
Too close.
It's just hard to do with the light. So it diffracts. Anyway, it's okay.
No, it's very. Listen,
No, I don't want to talk about it anymore. I want to go. I want to go and cry.
I'm still. Rob, you got wrapped. I get it. I'm not a dude. And some girls like this stuff too. I just don't get the multi-rubber band thing. It was just a funsy thing.
Okay. See, this is what it's supposed to look like. All right. Maybe I'm just doing it wrong. Okay. I haven't tried to be invisible in a while.
Ryan is still confused about your chair.
Right. I mean,
Yeah,
that's pretty
That's
good.
awesome. But I got to ask you a question. Who the hell's going to carry that around with them anywhere?
Listen, sometimes you need to be invisible.
Debbie, is he here? He's here.
Oh, really?
He's here.
Aw.
Oh, baby McGray is here.
Congratulations to everyone.
Congratulations. Oh, big kisses to mama and baby boy. And of course, dad. Congratulations to the McGrays.
Yeah.
It's exciting times. We got a little baby boy.
Yeah. I'm going to give him an invisibility shield.
Yeah, she just parked. You got to be insane, right? Debbie's like, I don't have time for rubber band guns. There's a baby to be held.
Yeah.
We have a baby to hold.
Yeah.
Oh, congratulations. It's so exciting. I hope everybody is doing healthy and well and happy. And may they just have an amazing night together of just staring at this new, beautiful baby boy.
Oh, my God.
How
I remember
exciting.
when Ava was born and just being grossed out.
Did she have a boogie?
No, they made me cut the umbilical cord.
Yeah, well, you have to do that.
It's like
Somebody.
black.
Oh, well, how exciting. Little baby. Look at that. Look at that. A
Debbie,
baby
Jay.
born during a live. Like not alive, but
You
during.
can get haunted induce that baby. Okay. As far away as Canada. The power of the invisible shield
Yes, the rubber band gun.
and the rubber band gun
Yeah.
brought a baby into the world.
Brought a baby into this world. Well, congratulations to the McGrays. How exciting. Please send them all our love, Debbie. Seriously, big hugs and kisses to that beautiful little family and to new adventures. All right. We have kept everybody almost an hour 40.
Yeah.
Pardon me. I think it's time. Elements delivered. We'd love
Nice.
this. We love this. All right. Well, with that, folks, on what a beautiful, beautiful ending to a show with a baby boy born. You know what we say here at Get Haunted. We see you. We do. And we certainly appreciate you. Oh my God, we really, truly do. And we certainly love you. Thank you for being in the good in the community. Thank you for being our friends, hanging out with us on Wednesday night, listening to some fun stories. Don't forget, Get Haunted Auctions. It's going up on extremeticketing.com. You're going to want to go check that out. It's a great new addition. Check out that. We've got hats, we've got t-shirts, we got bags, we got all sorts of fun stuff over there. So you can check it out there also in the GHPB store on Extreme Ticketing, or go to gethaunted.com. Also, don't forget, check out Get Haunted Midwest tickets also on Extreme, or go to gethauntedmidwest.com. Go check it out. Everybody, happy midweek. Go on to your Thursday. Stay safe. And with that, we'll bid you adieu. Night, Ron.
What the fuck's happening?
I don't know what's happening.
I don't know.
All right.
It must be laundry. Bye, guys.
Bye.